Hey everybody, Mac to Monster here, back with Marvel Heroes. Got Jean Grey for the patch 2.1 release. And there's a few changes on Jean Grey, not too many. Number one being Phoenix Inferno. They took away the lifesteal function and now it looks like a life on hit. But I think it's life per hit, because it does seem to still have a lot of life incoming. It seems to still work. At least it did in test. I'll see what happens when we go live here. I haven't done live. And of course, Phoenix Corona, the damage absorption part of it has been reduced to 25% from 50%. So a little bit of quality of life has been changed. We don't know how strong. I'm still going Phoenix because it worked on test, so you're still got your choice of going all telepathy, telekinesis, or Phoenix. I'm going with the Phoenix, and of course we're going to start with the Phoenix transformation, and we're going to go with Phoenix Inferno because that's just awesome. It's been crossed out. That won't work. Phoenix Corona, yeah, we want defense anyway. And I want a point in Phoenix Rebirth anyway. Now we need Rejuvenating Aura. We're going to regenerate our health. Get some movement speed and restore spirit, even though we don't really need spirit so much. And of course we're going to beef up Psychic Lethargy. That's awesome, awesome CC and damage. So we can do telepathic detection because that will work even while in the form. That crit rating does not pay out for points. This is only while not in the form, so we don't need that at all. I'm just trying to think of what was my other thing. I think it was Phoenix Drain. Burn down bosses. It's been crossed out. I don't know why it's crossed out. I do believe it was Phoenix Drain. And of course, telekinetic flight if you want to fly faster. You don't need it if you don't want it. Phoenix Rebirth we already did. Telepathic detection we already did. And Phoenix Avatar. Phoenix Avatar. 1 point is good enough. And that's it. Standard Phoenix build. Transform into a Phoenix to set up the Phoenix. And this looks pretty much set up like what it was. It's funny that I remembered it even though it wasn't set up. Gearing wise, I'm going with Oculus Ouroboros. We're doing all energy damage, so maybe that's why I'm doing so well. Maybe that's where a lot of high return of energy life coming through for me is. Dr. Octopus's Medallion, it's an area power that we're relying on, so bigger area is always good. And I got an Edge of Infinity on there, more for the damage rating than any of the other stuff. And I'd really like to swap in next level something, the Power Prism Shard, so I get more AoE, of course. A Relic of Lemuria for health regen, especially now with the changes. I'm not sure. I got a nice core going on, 4% lifesteal. And then I do have good health regen, 3700, without the Rejuvenating Aura, with 9200, so that's pretty decent. And with the normalization of all the stats, it seems like everybody's at 30% damage reduction, 30% dodge if you're a dodge character. If you get a lot of crit, you're sitting at like 30% crit. It's just strange that way. The good thing if you want damage is to go damage rating. At lower levels it really pays out, but at the higher levels it's about 1,000 for 25%. That's what I noticed with my Lokis, my 60s and 50s. 1,000 is paying out about 25%, and it's much easier to stack damage rating than it is crit, than it is dodge, than it is all that other stuff, and it pays out across the board on all your skills. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. And this is how the system works with hit points and hit point regen. That's what it's all about. And then, let's see, I'm already in the form. So let's go, what level am I here? 37. All these characters tend to be the same. So I've been picking the wrong levels and doing orange content. And the problem with that is like Hood has been 5 levels higher and I'm doing half the damage. And it really makes the builds look poor, but you gotta understand I'm doing half the damage and I'm still destroying the Hood, even though he beat me up a little bit. I beat him up and I win, and I'm bugged with Iron Man and I still win. His deployable medic doesn't work. So we will do green level content. This should be even level Kingpin right here. Yeah, actually, good chance to get maybe a better Dr. Octopus or a Cosmic Octopus medal. So I'm going to activate my auras. And I'm going to drain for some Phoenix Force before I get my Corona going. That's enough for the Corona to go. And I basically drain down anything that's heavy hitting with Psychic Lethargy as well. As you can see, this is absolutely destroying still. People are saying she's not as good anymore. This is not true. This is just the Inferno, not doing anything. It's killing. My health isn't going anywhere. I'm destroying things. So I think it works very well still, but I do have that Oculus Ouroboros. I don't know how well that's paying off for me. Maybe those other people just needed a little bit of change. Oops. Oh, I forgot I had the wrong thing keyed. So let's get the Corona going. Let's get the fire going. And let's do the charge. Yeah, I like the charge. Oops, can't do that charge. That's where the flight would have come in handy, I guess. I got some blues, drop the lethargy, pick up the shard. Oops, I turned out the wrong one. I like to drain anything that's got hit points. I should probably set this bar up a little bit differently. She is still such the beast. Netherium Gens, Relics of Kulung, they don't work on her, so don't go for those. They would work on the Psychic Lethargy, but they won't work on the Inferno. Oops, I turned it off again. I got the drain on the wrong button. That's the problem. And this guy was a joke. He was 39, 2 levels higher than me. So, That's Jean Grey with the Phoenix build. Pretty powerful. I like her. Dark Phoenix. If you were worried, don't worry. She's still pretty strong. So, hope it helped. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all later.